Mike here, that Crohn's guy. Today's gonna be a little bit different in that I'm gonna actually go through the steps of what it's like to prep for a colonoscopy, because I have one tomorrow. So go through what it's like, kind of talk about how I feel. We'll see how this goes. So this first step, make sure that you follow your doctor or prep kit's instructions. Make sure you do all the proper protocols before you actually start drinking the fun stuff. For me, I got my fun stuff. It is about 6 o'clock the night before. So at this point, I got to drink one of two of these. And here we are. Make sure before you get to this point, you follow all the instructions that your doctor and or clear out kit, as I'll call it. Make sure you follow all those. So they may have things like don't eat the day before or be on a clear liquid diet the day before. A lot of times they'll say don't have red or purple dye in any of your foods. So make sure you follow those, whatever those instructions may be. Here we are, the moment of truth, 6 o'clock. So this isn't my first rodeo. You will have different instructions depending on what kit you have to prepare with. This kit that I have today has two different solutions, and I gotta drink one at 6 and one at 10. And literally what these do is clean you right out. So once I drink this, I'm gonna have a good old friend called Mr. Toilet, and I'm gonna need plenty of, you guessed it, because everything's gotta be nice and clear, because when they go through with that scope, it's gotta be able to look at all the different parts of your intestines. Depending on what kind of colonoscopy, you might get one of just your lower intestines, or you may get the full intestines. So it all depends on which one you've signed up for. Cheers. So this is a cranberry flavor. Probably wouldn't compare it to cranberry juice, but for me, you gotta go with it. It is actually better than some of the other tasting ones I've ever had, so at least we got that going for us, but I drank it. Now I'm just gonna sit and wait, I guess, so to speak.
So what's next?
So after drinking this, now I gotta just wait until my gut gets all, like, hey, you need to run to the bathroom. So make sure when you're doing this, you have a comfy toilet that you're going to have, and at least one that you can use whenever you need to go, because you're going to have to go. So make sure you work it out with, if you have any family members, roommates, whatever, you got to make sure that you have direct access, because once this kicks in, I'm going to be best friends with a toilet. All right, here I am about 2 hours later after that 6 p.m. drink. It's a little after 8, and now I feel my stomach going. Otherwise, I'm feeling good right now, but it just means it's time. All right, here I am, 10 o'clock. I'm about to go do my second drink, so really I haven't had that much craziness. I had the little thing around 8 o'clock, was there for a little bit, but I haven't had to go much since, so I haven't had to go since. So here we are, like 10. I'm going to drink my second drink, and then, wait it out, do what I got to do, and eventually go to sleep. I have drank a water bottle, a 16-ounce water bottle. I'm going to drink a little bit more water after this next solution that I need to drink. So you do need to make sure you stay hydrated. I don't really feel that thirsty, but again, once you become thirsty, that's when you're dehydrated. So I will drink a little bit more water after my next gulp of my next solution. All right, here we go. Cheers. Time number 2. Yay! I've had people in the past tell me when they've done this, they just plug their nose or they drink out of a straw. I've done the plug my nose and just chug it because I don't want to keep sipping this if I don't have to. Again, this is one of the better ones I've tasted. The straw one, I feel like it blew me up too much. So I've never tried that. Plus, I'm not a big straw person. So, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, right? So plug your nose and chug it. For this actually is probably one of the better tasting ones. So I was able to just chug it all in one turn, so I don't have to constantly. Probably could mix a little water in it, dilute it down, and do it that way. Do what makes it easier for you. Really, that's all you should do. All right, now we wait. Here we are, about 4 a.m. I've been dozing in and out, kind of just clearing myself out, so to speak. I've drank a couple of bottles of water to stay hydrated. I'll just say I'm laying on the couch. I'm a little cold right now, so I threw my coat. I probably could go grab a hoodie, but I grabbed my coat because it was closer. Otherwise, yeah. So it's something that people don't really realize is like I doze, but then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I gotta go, so I run. So I'm not really sleeping very well. To be expected. I guess I'll be sleeping when I'm under the anesthesia, right? Now with colonoscopies, you don't always have to go under. So that's just, it depends. You have to do like a quick in and out. They may not do it. But if they do the whole colon, in my experience, they've knocked me out. So I hope that helps. So right now I'm just trying to keep myself entertained, watching clips on YouTube and probably watch a little TV as well. So, all right, we'll see. Try to check back in a little bit. So here we are, the morning of. It's about 2.5 hours before my procedure. Gotta be there in an hour and a half. Just some basic things from last night. Didn't really sleep very well. Kind of just spend the night on the couch. I put a coat on instead of a sweatshirt, but it's still, I was just feeling really, really cold. I still do feel a little cold compared to what I normally would. And part of it is, flushed everything out. I know I'm dehydrated a little bit right now, but I'm not allowed to drink any water, so gotta wait. Other than that, not really nervous, just gotta go through the motions. Of course, maybe I'll get a nice little sleep when I'm knocked out and under. But other than that, I'll check in right before I walk into the place for the colonoscopy. So if there's anything else I can think of at that point, I'll kind of touch on it. But again, my stomach, how you feel generally. So again, I feel slightly tired, but at the same time, I just want to get this over with. My gut is like blah, 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 blah. It feels a little off, and that's to be expected because you've been but of course, when I go to the bathroom at this point, everything's kind of like clearish, so that's good. It means everything's been flushed out, and that's exactly what you want at this point. So yes, you have to sit on the toilet. You're gonna kind of just let things, and each time you go, it gets a little bit clearer, a little bit clearer, and a little bit clearer. And when you get to the point where it's pretty clear, it means you're pretty flushed out at this point. So that's a good sign. All right, talk to you in a little bit. All right, moment of truth. Building's right behind me. Got my mask. COVID times, you gotta be extra cautious, even though I'm vaccinated, but still gotta be protected. Protecting everyone else. But anyways, get to go in. Try to record when I get back out. Hopefully I'm not too drugged up from the anesthesia and I can actually be coherent. But I will message at least one more time. Not really nervous. I'm actually kind of excited to see how my gut's been. I've been doing fairly well with my Crohn's overall. Definitely when I was on my keto diet, I've been feeling my best. Kind of had to get off of it. Kind of been on more of a low carb diet more recently just because of high cholesterol. That's another video. But anyways, here we go. All right, here we are, heading in. All right, so first thing, as I'm sitting and waiting, I just gotta switch out my old mask for a new mask. So, step one, I keep editing and trying to follow procedures and protocols and not try to get anyone else if I can. All right. So step one, following a switch mask. Here I am, getting ready. Got to strip down and put my gown on. then I'll throw all my clothes into a little bag, and next time you'll see me should be after it's all done and taken care of. All right, here we go. Good luck. Am I nervous? No. Everything's cleared out. Everything's ready to go. And so can't wait to see my results and see that I am doing slightly better. So here we go. Right. How stylish do I look in my nice little gown? Wow. Here we go. All right, here I am. Finished. I'm feeling pretty good. Feel that I've had the anesthesia, so I'm feeling very kind of just so that's good. I'm not naked, but I'm gonna put my shirt on and cool. So everything went well. Results are fairly well. Just a little bit of mucus in my sigmoid colon, which is your lower left, but otherwise doing fairly well. So yay, nice. All right, fully dressed, just waiting for my bride. I will point out that I had an IV. So when you're laying in bed, they put an IV, getting you ready. And once you are laying there, they cart you into another room. Just try and chat you up, make you feel comfortable. Then you lay on your side. The anesthesia. It was like 5, 4, 3, 2, boom, I'm out. So didn't really experience anything, but overall, like right now, I feel good, and I could go run if I wanted to, but probably shouldn't. So we won't.
Hey, I'm gonna fumble.
It's
They
all right,
tried
Doc.
to do a TV thing for
Dr.
me.
Kanakis, he doesn't want to be on camera, but I'll let him kind of tell you guys what it was like or what my colon is looking like. So it is on focus on me, so you're not on camera, but you can tell the viewers that end up watching this what did my colon look like through all my, the diets that I've been doing and all the other healthy exercising stuff I've been doing. Again, let's let the doc kind of say how it looks.
Well, in 2018, when we did your colonoscopy, you had active colitis. And your colonoscopy today, the colitis has resolved. There was no ulcerations. There was no friability or bleeding, no stricture, mild erythema, and that means redness, mild erythema in the rectum, rectosigmoid area. But otherwise, it was a completely different colon when compared to the colonoscopy 3 years ago.
See, and so, I'm not a doctor, so, everything I say is kind of just what has worked for me. So maybe try something a little different if it helps. Just switching one thing here, one thing there, maybe just tweaking your diet a little bit helps. Being a little bit more active will help, and hopefully, those symptoms that you have with your Crohn's or colitis just subside a little bit, just a little bit. And then you'll feel better and you'll be, wanting to do more because it's reinforcing that positiveness. It's like, yes. So it's great to hear. Thank you, Doc. And take care, everybody. Remember, champions are what champions do.